Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today. So if anyone has any ideas or any pictures of good foot baths, especially this will be made out of concrete. No, it'll last for life. We're going to have a 4-inch pipe outlet, and it'll go straight into the tank next door here. And I kept checking here and I heard a bad air, only pure coincidence. So she lammed the O into this pin next door. So she's after having a second lamb, alright. Small little lamb, really small. That's on there now, absolutely brilliant, perfect fit. It takes only a couple minutes to make, not even. So you can see its weight, it's tight over her head there. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not sound so simple.
So welcome back. So weather really wet now this morning. Just going into the shed, so haven't been in here now this morning. So my father was up late last night. So what have we here now this morning? So first up, we have twins here. They're, I'm not sure if they're off the Lanark ram, but they have horns, they're Scotch. They have a bit of Chevy look about them, but maybe the horns came through on the mother side with two good strong lambs. This lamb is still hungry. This ewe had big paps, so the lambs couldn't suck. Another one there after breaking out there was twins inside here. So that's the worst thing about these pins, if you don't lock them up, which we don't. As you can see, they're all open. So what's this here? Big strong Texas single. So we'll just go down here this morning now. So that was the lamb from the last video. I thought the lamb had joint hill, but it didn't. It was actually scald, and the mother had scald, but they're fine. So I just brought them inside. Inside here we just have a ewe lamb that's in lamb. She has a lamb there, that ewe somewhere. So anything down here. So I'm after doubling up all the pins now. So all the ewes now to lamb, except the late lambers, which won't be lamb for a while. Billy the goat is still there. So this is what's left inside now. Not that many. I'd say we're nearly well under the 40 mark in it, definitely 30 something maybe. So we had about maybe 8 or 9 sheep lamb yesterday, which is really small. Not even worth talking about. So what I was thinking is, because we're not going to be in the shed as much now and stuff, especially overnight, I was thinking about getting rid of all the pins in the middle, putting a line of gates down along the bottom, a line of gates along the top, and having like a straw bed, like most of the straw is there. So if the ewe's lamb, there's no need to worry in night time, the lambs will be able to get up and suck themselves, and I'll just keep the pins on the outside. So if they're lamb, I can just put them straight into the pins then. So a lot of people lamb on straw, and it's something we've never done because we've plastic slats here for a long time. Maybe later on the year or next year we're going to be replacing them plastic slats, but I suppose the budget is the biggest problem, I suppose, because we're doing this extension out here and you can't do everything at once. So I'm just going to go over everything from yesterday. We have a good few adoptions down below, and just need to see how they're coping. So I must give these a suck straight away. I must go down here then. Twisty and Tiny. So Twisty and Tiny are getting on. Mighty, they're inside here, and we've 2 lambs in them. So my father must have got another lamb. So we've 2 lambs to adopt on. So Twisty's flying. So we'll give one look for all the kids watching this. So Twisty. No, I'm just going to leave him in there because Twisty's going to just run off. But they're in good form and Tiny. But yeah, so what we have here, single, they're all good. Another twin. Oh, this is lamb now. You'll see him later on in the video. Absolute fart of a lamb altogether. Probably the smallest lamb we've ever had. Lamb can't stand. The lamb actually will suck. So you see how small the lamb is there. And it's a twin. So I'll show you that later on in the video because I pulled them yesterday evening. So they're a twin, and there's some size difference between the two of them. So I'll give that lamb a suck there now, because the actual lamb will suck. Another adoption here. She won't take this adopted lamb. She's crazy. And another adoption here and another adoption there. So a good few adoptions. Down here we don't have much. This is the ewe with mastitis from the last video as well. We kept giving her antibiotic up the teeth, and I gave her Betamax, and the pap that was on mastitis, our poison, is after coming to milk, so she's all good. We're just going to keep her inside here for a day or two This one, they're all good. Inside here then, what's inside here? Oh, this one here, she had a rotten lamb. She's quite sick still, so we leave her in for another day. She's just eating a bit of hay. And this one here is fine. So this time last year, the weather was absolutely shocking, and the whole place was full up. So all these pins, I might have showed you in previous videos, we've 15 pins along the inside here, and we've also 15 on the outside. So this concrete walls I made myself. My brother-in-law Emmett Condon from Ballinscarty made the gates for me, super gates, with a bit of mesh in them. So feed box here made out of plywood, 4-inch water pipe all the way down along. So when you fill it up the top here, it fills the whole lot of them, so it's level. So just put it in there and it fills the water. So I hardly had to use them at all this year, which was great obviously because of the weather. But saying that, next year's weather could be absolutely shocking. This is our cow shed, so we have 4 sections divided here, and we have 4 sections in the front there, so we can fit a lot of ewes and lambs inside here when we need to fill them up. And I'll just show you the outside. All these pins here, we use a good bit of these, so they're on a slat. They're filling up now with dirt. The only mistake I made with these is I only put a 2x2 underneath them. I should have put a 4x2 slat, so you could put a lot of ewes and lambs through them, because obviously all their dung there and all their shite will be filling up, so they're getting fairly full. So same story, we did the walls here and the 4-inch pipe. This is brilliant when you say problems, but their navels have to be dried up obviously, because big risk of joint heel here when their navels are wet, obviously because they're quite dirty. But yeah, I didn't use them all, but I used a good shot of them. So concrete walls, and sometimes I might leave a ewe and lamb in here, or lambs, for up to a week sometimes if they need to be looked after. It's a grand place. You don't have no straw bedding or nothing, and super job. So outside here, the rain is quite bad now today and all last night. So I'll be just going doing the rounds there soon now this morning. What day is it? Today is Tuesday, so I might try put out this video on Tuesday. So after Easter bank holiday weekend. So yeah, we're fresh enough in fairness. Things are going well. Around here as well, all these small paddocks, we've them emptied out. This is all where the problem lambs were, really small twins or something like that. So we've them all put out and put into the nearby field here. Later on this week, we're going to be vaccinating our lambs, we think. I've decided. A lot of people get on to me about it. I think I'm going to give them 1 shot of Covexin 10. I need to tail whatever lambs we missed, and checking yours, others and all that while we're bringing them in. So we'll bring them in field by field, and because I've seen a lot of scald cases now in the older lambs, a lot of scald cases, and it's hard enough to catch them outside. So does anyone have any tricks about putting lambs through footbath? It's very difficult to put lambs through footbath, especially farming what we use. They say put a bit of straw and wool into it, but it's not ideal. So I'll obviously be giving the blue spray for the ones that have scald. The sheep will run through no bother, but the issue with farming is when you put them through it, they kick it out, goes into your face and eyes, and it's not good for themselves because it's literally acid. It'll burn you. So we'll be doing that some stage during the week. So yeah, that's the extension there we did off the back of the shed. It was cheap enough. I suppose it cost a couple of grand between the sheeting and everything, but that was a couple of years ago, and it's a super job. It's facing easterly, so it's good shelter. Rare enough we get rain that goes in there from the east. And up here we still have the sheeting. The lads are probably starting this in a week or so, or 2 or whatever. So we'll be building out all this. We've a big enough job on here now for this. So it's going to make life a whole lot easier. And the main thing what we're doing is, because there's so many problems now on sheep farms with feet, we're going to be putting in a big batch footbath. So we'll be shuttering walls either side, because obviously if we're going to be using zinc or bluestone, it'll rust all the gates. So we'll shutter a wall up the right side and also on this side, and we'll have a good few feet wide, and we'll have it kind of long, so when the sheep, they don't have to stand in it, so it'll be long enough for the sheep and lambs just to walk through it. And we'll keep it level with the floor, so the concrete will be bedded into the floor, so it'll be level, so there'll be no step up, so it'll be a lot easier for lambs to walk into. So we'll be putting that there through. We also might put another little footpath before it with water. Before they go in, they can clean the legs off. that works well because obviously when you're using stuff you want to keep the footbath clean as possible. That's the disadvantage of footbaths, that they stand inside in it. They fill it up with piss and shit straight away and it'll blacken. Whereas if it's a big long one and they can walk through, it'll stay cleaner a lot better. So if anyone has any ideas or any pictures of good footbaths, especially this will be made out of concrete now, it'll last for life. We're going to have a 4-inch pipe outlet, and it'll go straight into the tank next door here. So there'll be no runoff, and it'll be easy to clean because 4-inch pipe, big hole, any bits of dirt in it, we'll have a good fall. It'll flow straight into the tank. So yeah, we'll have a gate either side. So anytime there's a sheep, lambs coming into the yard, they have to go through the footbath, and it'll be under a roof. So we won't be using farming for this. It'll be either zinc, bluestone, or whatever. We'll have to see what the best option is there. And yeah, it won't be deep. It'll be shallow enough, but long. So obviously you don't be, because it'll cost a fortune on foot stuff if it's going to be deep. So it only needs to be only a couple of inches high. So anyone any ideas in that, send it on to us. But it'll be all concrete here and it'll be under the roof. So once we put in the footbath stuff, it'll stay fresh for a long time. But looking forward to getting this done now, because the shed's there, the parry is there, everything. It'll just make life a whole lot easier for us. So also as well, I'm back doing the videos because lambing has got a bit quieter. Going to different farms. Went into Mark Reardon in Kimere yesterday, Monday, bank holiday Monday. So amazed how much their calves have came on since the first week of February. Couldn't get over it, the condition and the size of the animals, conformation, everything. Fairly impressive. So that video will be out Friday. So definitely stay tuned to that, because look, our main focus is sheep here, and their main focus is the suckler cows and the calf. So they're good at it. So I'm telling you, open my eyes up now, and there's good prices for beef now at the moment. So hopefully they'll get good prices. But stay tuned to Friday. I think it's Friday. It'll be Friday or Sunday. I'd say Friday, to the Reardons in Cahir and Kimere. Fairly impressed now how the calves come on, and looking forward to showing you that. So we obviously have 2 more pets in the pen there. That's not ideal. So this yoded lamb last night, she's loads of milk. This lamb has only 1 pap suck, so I'm going to cut a bucket because a yob down there broke 2 of my buckets. I'm going to cut a bucket now, put it on over her head, and hopefully she'll take the lamb after a few days. This one here now, she has big paps, but when you get milk the paps out, there's hardly no milk in them, like, because the paps get too big and lambs can't suck them. But if you milk them out any bit, she hardly has no milk, so I might have to take a lamb off her as well. So not ideal. Towards the end of lambing now, you face a lot of problems because you don't have as many ewes lambing, so you can't adopt on. So it'd be great now if we had a lot of singles lambing at the moment, we could adopt on, but we don't. But I get this bucket cut here now for this one. So I tubed that lamb there, the small lamb here. The lamb, he'll actually suck mad, but he can't reach the pap. He's so small. But look, I'm going to give him a few days with the ewe. If he gets strong enough to reach up to our pap, we have the room now, and look, we'll try and look after the poor old devil. So the lamb will suck. It's just he got nothing in his favour. He got no size at all from the mother, like the other lamb got everything. But I gave him a suck there, and I gave him 2 little tubes of this as well, so that'll keep him filled up for a while. I just want the lamb to keep growing, so I'll keep the milk pumped into him and throughout the next few days, and I'll update you. But worst case scenario, he'll have to go into the pet bin and be another tiny. But he's just so small, struggling to stand now. So yeah, I need to get that ewe down and adopt on. So right, bring this ewe down now. She's bags of milk. Gonna put the bucket on her, try her. I'm gonna put her into a pin now where there's an adoption crate. So I've just pinned it up. I've just pinned it up here now with straw bed, fresh straw. It was quite dirty. I'm gonna try the bucket first off. She has loads of milk, and look, if the bucket doesn't work, if she keeps hitting the lamb, I'll put her in here for a day or so at least. Fine strong lamb. So which lamb do we pick now is the question. I don't know, so we'll just have a check in there. So Twisty's having a lot of roommates, move in and move out now the last while, so I think we'll go with this T. I'd say, yeah, I know this lamb, good lamb to suck. So in you go, lads. Tiny's out, Twisty's out. Come on, Twisty. Come on, give us an old jump there, Twisty. Come on. So they're looking for the breakfast now this morning. And the head shaky and wobbling mad. But they're in good form. Putting this bucket up here now. So right, we've cut it the size there now. Now we just need to cut out the little square for her head. And then 2 lines after. So job done. The reason I'm cutting those lines is so it'll flex in over her head there, because it'll be too strong otherwise. So there's a bit of flex in that, and once it goes over her head there, it'll flick back again. So I'll put that on her now. So right, that's on there now. Absolutely brilliant, perfect fit. It takes only a couple minutes to make, not even. So you can see its way, it's tight over her head there. You can't even see the cut, like, so absolutely perfect. She can't really smell the lamb that's sucking. This is 2 seconds later. He's straight in sucking the pap that's not sucked now. You have to be careful with this too. Hungry lambs like that, I often see before, they can actually drink themselves to death. So once he gets a good suck there, I'm actually going to put him in next door, because we don't want him getting too much colostrum. So too much of that can actually kill them. So we've witnessed that already this year once. So once he gets a good suck there, we'll put him in here, and we'll do that maybe 2 or 3 times during the day, and he should be fine after that. But the O doesn't realise a thing. The bucket's on here now, and she hasn't got a clue what's going on. So Twisty and Tiny are up. Twisty, come here. Twisty. Come on, guys. So Twisty. Well, who's going first? Twisty's up first. The head will start spinning now and flapping everywhere. Chaos. So you can see the ears flapping. Now we have to get this right. Right, we'll go again, Twisty. Calm down now a small bit. Twisty gets fierce excited. Look at this for jumping. She can't get her head right under. You have to kind of hold her jaw really to put her sucking. Nah. So turn around now, Twisty. Come on. So hold on now. Right. She's going now. I'd say the head is getting more, or the neck is getting more twistier by the day. She's definitely not straightening up in there. Complete sideways. So she gets a bottle in the morning, maybe during the day twice, and then before bed as well. So she'll be getting her vaccination this week as well, because pet lambs are very prone to dropping, as everyone knows. You could have the fattest pet lamb there some morning, or during lambing, and come out then some morning and absolutely stone dead. But so we'll try and vaccinate her. So, and Tiny as well. Tiny's a ram lamb, unfortunately. So Tiny's actually a much better lamb for put sucking. But Twisty's got fierce strong. Look at the back of her. Some condition for a lamb that couldn't walk for about a week. Just fair going. So these 2 lambs have literally been here probably from nearly the start. Well, Twisty has been here from the very start. But they're getting on famous. So that's them 2 pins power wash there now, fairly clean. They're not spotless, but they're fairly clean. And I'm just going to put in this really strong disinfectant now. This is for farm sheds. So I'm going to put that into my blue barrel here, and I'll give it a quick rinse over, and so that'll do us now till the end of lambing. So really important to power wash these out every so often, especially when there's a lot of sheep inside and gone through the shed. So we've only 5 joint gills so far, which is good out of a big number of lambs born. So hopefully we won't have too many more. So mix it in good and strong, plenty of it. That's lows there now, so I'll give that a quick dose. So yeah, I'm just covering the whole pin there now. I mist over it with the disinfectant. Right, so that's them pins absolutely spotless now. That'll do us till the end of lambing. I pulled out the yaw here before I put the yaws out to hay. She's lambing now in a good while. She's having 2 lambs, big strong yaw, so I'll just have to have a look there because she's lambing now in a good while, and I'll have to give her a hand, I'd say. So just peace of mind, I'll pull these lambs because I'm actually going at other jobs there now, putting out yaws and lambs below here. So I might try to get a video of me pulling the lambs there. So right, we've this yaw down. She's a bit crazy. She's a young enough sheep as well, strong sheep. So not ideal for pulling her down now with a hernia. So I'll just get these lambs pulled now, hopefully, because she's lambing with a long time. She's trying to go again. Calm down now, small bit. Relax now, small bit, will ya? So someone commented in the video there, why are we pulling so many lambs? For the big amount of yaws we have, we actually don't. Any kind of pulls we usually have, I record it for a bit of content because apparently people like watching lambs be born, so we actually don't pull that many lambs. Anything we kind of do, we kind of put it up on this because it is all content. So I've Trey out here now. So she is a good bag of milk, good strong yaw. She's young, so what's going on here now? Maybe it's just a big lamb. Just to scan for 2. So always straighten out the legs. She's just really tight, I'd say. So I'm trying to straighten out the legs there now, if I can, yeah. So that's it, yeah, she's pushing the lamb. Once I got the legs out there now, she pushed the head out herself, so it's very easy to push. So she's lambing away herself there now. No bother. So lovely lamb, Texas lamb. She's kind of a Suffolk cross. So clean the airways. What is it? Yaw lamb. Lovely, lovely looking lamb. So put her there, give it a lick. Yeah, that was just the issue. She was just, the leg was kind of tangled up there. The front of it was kind of bent. That's why she couldn't push out the lamb. Where are all these yaws after coming from now? Oh Lord. Hey! There's a gate obviously after opening. Sugar. So the yaws are after coming with the pins there above. Lovely. Can I feel the second lamb? I can't. It's right. We got them back. They're all went up the road there again. Come by, Sally. No, Sally, come here. Jeez, they're going in the wrong shit again now. God, they are some. No, they will drive you. Go anywhere but the right way. Away, Sally. Away. Lie down. Lie down. Bay. Bay, come on. Bay. Bay. Lie. Jesus Christ. So this yaw that I pulled the lamb there and I couldn't feel the lamb, I thought she wasn't actually having 2 lambs, and I kept checking her and I heard a baa there, only pure coincidence. So she lambed the yaw into this pin next door. So she's after having a second lamb, alright. Small little lamb, really small. The lamb is absolutely tiny. Whether he'll be strong enough to stand up now and suck her. He might have to go into the pit pin maybe, because he is, Jesus, probably one of the smallest lambs I'd say we ever had. Jesus, tiny above in the pin, looks like an absolute tank compared to him. Tiny lamb altogether. So, yeah, I couldn't feel the lamb, so she lambed, and the lamb fell in next door. So I'll give these both a suck now. This is probably 2 hours later after doing that video of her. So I'll just give them both a suck there now to get the colostrum into them. So that's very unfair now. So this lamb, whatever the yaw was eating, she gave it all to this lamb. And this lamb here, the other twin, is absolutely tiny. You'd get that every so often. We didn't have many notice here like this. But that lamb is, he just looks even before time, absolutely tiny. He actually sucked like crazy when I put him sucking, but the lamb will struggle to stand now, I'd say. And her own is a big strong lamb there. So what are they? Lovely yaw lamb. And this lad's a little ram lamb. So there's some size difference. An absolute tank. and an absolute fart. But it'll be interesting to see now will the lamb be able to get up sucking there now during the day. But he'll hardly be able to reach the pap, I'd say, the way things are going. So right, that's the ewes back in here now. Lovely clean slats for them. A few more have lambed there in the past hour. So things are definitely coming towards the end now, thanks be to God. So we just pull these here now. Twins. First lamb is coming backwards, the other lamb is fine. Single here. This one here is lamb as well. She's marked red. She used to be called savage big teats in her. So lambs can't get their mouth around them. So that's why they're playing there. So they need to put sucking. So I'll give them a good suck there now. But in fairness with the Helios, there's not much problem with them. The only issue is, say, like that, big teats. And these should have been culled last year. The only good thing about them, they have plenty of milk, obviously, the ones with the big teats. But yeah, in fairness, the Helios, there's not much problems with them. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, chum.